Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Why am I smiling year to year? Well, because I just drove the Ferrari 296 GTB at Yas Marina, which is an official certified F1 circuit. But before we go there, for a complete walk around of the 296 GTB, there'll be a pop-up over here somewhere. Time to talk about the Ferrari 296. Let's go. So, a quick lowdown on numbers and facts and figures about the 296 GTB. It is Ferrari's first V6 twin turbo, and just not that, it's Ferrari's first V6 twin turbo hybrid car. That means it has a V6 mated or connected to a battery pack. All of this combined to an 8-speed dual clutch transmission, sending all the power to the rear wheels. So with 820 horsepower, you're going to be hearing about timings. 0 to 100 is done in 2.8 seconds and 0 to 200 is done in 7.3 seconds. That is blisteringly quick. That also from a rear wheel drive car. So how does it feel on track? You know, on track, this was a very fast track. Plus, the car is very fast. So I was completely focused on driving. I could barely talk because I was getting a feel of the car and of the track. So let me describe to you how this car feels while we're driving it on track. In traditional Ferrari format, the steering is very light and very precise. In fact, it kind of oversteers. So every time you turn the car, the front just darts in. It's just like a fighter jet. You have to be very precise and very careful with your inputs. This is true to Ferrari's driving style. Every single Ferrari that you drive will feel like this. The other thing that you feel is how the car twitches under hard acceleration and hard braking. The second you floor the car, you can feel that the car is trying to make sure it goes in a straight line. You have to really hold the steering tightly, and then when you brake, the same thing happens because the front starts twitching. You have to hold it tightly to make sure the car is stable and you're being able to control the car and not the other way around. Whenever you turn the car in, it's so tail happy that you have to manage it very carefully. And it also has drift mode. So make sure you know how to drift before you switch on drift mode, because otherwise this Ferrari won't go easy on you. 3 296 GTBs on display over here, and let me take you through what's interesting about them. Well, this particular one, the color is known as a Tour de France blue. It looks phenomenal. I am loving the shade of blue. I think all modern Ferraris look good in any metallic color. So if you're buying a Ferrari, go buy it in a nice metallic, deep, glossy color. They just look superb. This comes with the Assetto Fiorano pack. What does that mean? That means this car is already track ready. There's a lot of weight saving that's going on in this car. So it's got additional aerodynamic bits to make sure that the car has more downforce. It's got a silver stripe on the roof and on the front body, letting people know that you have bought the Assetto Fiorano pack. You can even spec it with carbon fiber rims. This particular car does not have it, but you can get that. And lightweight carbon fiber bucket seats like they are on this particular car. There is so much going on in this car that you need not a journalist, but you need an engineer to take you through what's great about this car. But I'll try to make it short and sweet for you. This car is designed to be aerodynamic, designed to take on the track and give you the utmost performance at any given point of time. And with the Assetto Fiorano pack, you can see that it's even more aggressive. So this front duct or louvre over here channels airflow underneath the car. This is standard on all cars, but if you see this is an additional carbon fiber diffuser over here. And you can see that it has additional carbon fiber side skirts over here, which go around the car with a rear diffuser in carbon fiber as well. It has a rear spoiler which is deployed automatically, and 296 can be bought in two different types of formats. One is a hardtop and the second is a hardtop convertible, making sure that you enjoy those mornings by the sea. There's something unique about this paint that you need to know about. It's known as triple strato, means 3 layers of yellow paint. That's why it has this deep, shiny, glossy, metallic, pearlescent look. Really beautiful color. The 296 takes inspiration from the racing heritage of Ferrari. This rear is completely designed like its predecessor. You can in fact even see the haunches, the curve and the dynamics that look like Ferrari's classic race car. To keep the center of gravity low, Ferrari has mounted the engine, the gearbox, the battery, everything down low over here. And to make sure that the wheelbase is short, they've kept the exhaust short and it exists high up over here. So the exhaust is high up and the entire transmission and everything is mechanical, is mounted nice and low over here at the back. You can even see it through the glass top on the rear. I'm sitting in the interiors of the 296 GTB with the Assetto Fiorano pack. And as you can see, there's tons of carbon fiber everywhere. So there's carbon fiber on the door sills over here, and you can see Assetto Fiorano written over here. There's carbon fiber seats, like I told you about, which I'm sitting in. Nice, tight, sporty bucket seats. There's carbon fiber over here. Door pads, center console, everywhere. But there's also a two-tone leather theme on the dash over here, making sure you get a hint of that luxury feeling as well. Because obviously you're going to drive this car every day, or you want to go shopping in it, you need to feel nice and pampered, right? That's why we have the nice luxury leather trimming in contrast stitching. Now, what's interesting about the 296 is when you start the car, it has a new digital HMI, so no more big red starter button. It has a digital start button which you press over here, and the car starts in hybrid mode. So now it's in hybrid. If I press the checkered flag, it's going to be in performance and the engine will start up. Yes, V6 twin turbo. Because this is the hybrid, you can drive it in purely electric mode or in hybrid mode, in which the engine and the battery pack come together to give you that maximum performance. If you're cruising down the street just to go get coffee, you can drive it in a pure electric format, which is pretty epic. Imagine people seeing a quiet Ferrari go down the road. They'll be like, what is that? Why is it not making any sound? Well, because it's the future. And the entire dash is completely digital as well. So the entire steering, all the buttons are digital. And then we have a digital display over here. So you have navigation, you have your radio controls, obviously your RPM meter and all the other information, which is operated by this mouse-like trackpad over here. The cool thing that I need to tell you guys is the Ferrari key. So you can see that it has carbon fiber on top and leather matching the interiors, and the logo enamel coated, which looks pretty cool. And then you can take it and slot it over here. This is space for your key. Ain't that cool? Because this is digital, it has the new e-Manettino traction control off, race, sport, and then wet mode in case you want to drive in the rain. $296 GTB starts at $350,000 or roughly around 1.3 million dirhams and goes all the way up. So choose your specs wisely, people, and stay tuned for more content at the Cornea Impression. Feel free to like, comment, share, subscribe to our video.